Young people for success. Learn more about the people involved in the organization and the success stories over the years each Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. for the Junior Achievement Hour on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Live from the heart of Lincoln, America. Welcome to Ticket Weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Megan Walker, and we have got a great show on tonight. We've got Harrison on the board, as well as one of my favorite Italians on the Nebraska track team, Lorenzo Passan. And quick shout out to Layton's Pub. You guys always give us the best food, and we got some nice little iced coffees tonight, which I'm so excited to dive into. Thank you so much for everything you guys do. We really appreciate it. Lorenzo, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, of course. So you are you a senior or a junior?
I'm a senior in school, junior in track.
Yes.
So I'm going to be a senior next year.
Amazing. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Lorenzo. I'm from Italy. I'm going to turn 23 this November. So I'm 22 still. Pretty young fella. Nothing. I wanted to come in the United States when I was a little kid because I used to watch the NCAAs on television and stuff. So I was like, oh, that's cool. How you get there? I was like, you need to go to college and do this and do that. I was like, all right, maybe I'll do it one day. And I did it. So I'm here now.
That's amazing. So when did you start doing track?
When I was 12, 13-ish. I used to play soccer too. And I used to do both at the same time. And I got super busy at some point. So I was like, okay, I need to pick one.
You look like a soccer player. You just give off that vibe.
What position did you play?
I was a forward.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really tough. It's like football here. Soccer back home is like football here. Super competitive. And
I've seen the fan bases over there for the Premier League. Yeah, it's I
nuts.
can see they take it. I might even argue they take it more seriously.
Yeah.
Those crowds are insane.
Oh, yes, excessive.
Do you miss it at all?
No, I don't. But I wasn't even that good, honestly. I quit. I was good because I had speed, but the drills and stuff, not really my thing.
Yeah, well, now you're a sprinter here at Nebraska, so it worked out in the end, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. So we just had nationals last weekend. Well, I didn't have nationals. You had nationals last weekend in Texas. Tell us a little bit about that, because the women's team performed amazing, and so did the men's team. So congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we came back Sunday morning at 2 a.m. And it was pouring rain outside, but we can talk about that later. It was fun. It was the first time for me at national, so super happy about it. And the competition was insane. I remember they won national in the 100 meters last year, I think, with 10:01 or something like that. This year, 7 guys under 10 seconds in the final. Under 10 seconds, in the final. I'm it was hella fast.
Yeah.
Even we ran a school record, 38.9 with the 4x1 relay, which is very fast. We got we would have gotten 4th last year or something like that. We didn't make the final this year. So I'm very happy for the school record, but still, damn.
What was the time again?
38.91 seconds with a 4x1.
Damn, that wasn't enough. Huh?
No.
Do you know what your
surprised
split
me.
was?
No. Huh?
Do you know what your split was in it?
No clue. I timed it by myself, but I'm not gonna say because it's not precise. So I'm not.
Well, amazing for you guys, because you guys bettered your time, didn't you? Because
Yes.
you had this broken school record and then you broke it again.
Yep. Yeah, correct.
So that's
So
awesome.
no, it was fun. It was hot, very hot too. That for sure. Austin humidity is up to the stars, but it was something new for sure.
Me personally, I feel when I go to big meets and there's great competition, it makes me feel very stressed. Do you get that at all? When you're going to nationals, does it scare you at all?
I was talking about this with one of my teammates, and it was were you stressed before the relays? I'm I don't get stressed the days before. I started to get stressed for example, for the relays only when the guns goes off, because you're oh, usually I just go with the gun. Now I need to wait until I get the baton, if it makes sense.
Exactly.
But no, usually I don't get too stressed about it, which is not a super good things from my point of view, because if you get all excited, you can perform better. But no, I don't really. anymore. When I was a little kid, I've been doing track for a while now. So when I was a little kid, I remember I was so nervous. My first big meet, ooh, I was sick. I had to throw up and stuff like that. Oh, that's not good. I cope with it now. We're good.
That's so crazy. I remember we were at Big Tens and Axelina was talking to me about how she used to have really bad performance anxiety and she would always throw up before like she competed. So I find it's crazy how like everyone finds different ways that they like calm their body and calm their mind before they compete.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that you do when you do get stressed? Like
Tips or something like that?
Yeah.
I feel like the most like I'm a huge overthinker. I overthink everything in life. And the biggest thing for me is try to stay in the present moment, because most of the time when people overthink, they're like, oh, they're like thinking about what could happen in the future or how did they perform when they did well, for example. That's what happens to me at least. And what I try to do to cope with it is like just stay in the present moment. Like if you really are the best right now, like if you feel you're the best right now, you're not gonna overthink about all these things. You're just gonna do you. So my thing is like trying to stay in the present moment, just trying to do me. Like if I got to run, just run. Whatever happens, happens. The biggest thing for me is like because I overthink about future outcomes because I'm scared I'm not gonna perform as well as I want to.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is like, if it goes bad, who cares? I got to that point because after a while, like stop overthinking them. It's stressful.
When'd you get to that point? You said when you're younger, you're a lot more stressed out. Was there like a day where it kind of switched for you, or was it just over time, slowly?
It's a slow process, I believe, and I don't know the exact time, like when I switched.
Right. I was wondering if there's maybe a big event where you just kind of finally like you kind of maybe started to fall in love with the sport and the nerves were easing off a little bit.
I feel like I was overwhelmed with it, and I decided to just switch. I'm like, I don't want to be stressed anymore about this. I don't want to overthink. I don't want even because eventually the performance is not as good anyway because you're thinking too much. If you think too much, it's not good for anything. Like you need to be smooth. Like you need to be fluid with the movement, at least in sprinting. So I was like, I don't want to perform bad anymore. I'm gonna just run. Whatever happens, happens.
So with the soccer, when you decided to quit soccer as well, was that kind of just to focus on track and field, or was that just eliminating extra stress, or what was the reason behind that, just to really focus on your track and field career?
So I'm very goal oriented in life. So I was like, I can achieve better things doing track and field, and with the same level, like in soccer, you cannot really achieve much, honestly. So I was like, that was my reasoning at the time. Also, I was like busy with both and school, and I used to play the instrument too at the time. So I was like very busy, but that was not my thought process. My thought process was like, I feel like I can do better in track and field.
Absolutely.
Soccer.
And then John in Cortland shouts out, he says, one stays out of their own head, nothing to worry about, kind of what you're hinting at. And again, if you guys want to chime in on the show, feel free to hit up the Starter Heyman text line, 402-464-5685, as well as we're streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and Allo channel 951. Definitely feel free to put a face to the voice that way or engage in the conversation. But no, that's kind of crazy. So you're down in Italy, you're looking at the route to how do you get to play NCAAs for track and field. When did Nebraska come to the picture? Because I'd imagine when you think of the U.S., Nebraska probably isn't the first state you're thinking about.
I didn't know if Nebraska existed at the time, honestly. Nothing against Nebraska, but I didn't know it existed. So what happened is actually I was committed to go to Penn State University. And I was talking to Penn State like on December 2018. My plan was to come August 2019. And they were like, yeah, we'll give you like a full ride, because for people to come and compete in the United States, if they're from Europe, you need a big scholarship. Otherwise, you cannot afford it, because university back home is way cheaper. And so we cannot really afford to pay this much. So you need
athletic scholarships or academic.
Yes,
you need
exactly.
something. Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, you give me like, if you can give me a full, that's fine to me. I like the facility and the coach. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. But they never sent me the letter of intent to sign.
Oh, wow.
Which is crucial for the scholarship and everything else. So what happened is that from December 2018 until June 2019, I haven't signed anything. So I was like,
were you talking to them? Like, kind of
I was like,
yeah, where is it? Okay.
Yeah. And they're like, yeah, it's coming. Never came. And I was talking to other school, but not really, because I was like, in my mind, this is not like it wasn't a business back then. So I
Right.
was like, if I commit to you verbally, I'm gonna stick with my promise, if
Mhm.
it makes sense. But they didn't. So at some point they were like, oh, sorry, we don't have any more money anymore, so you're on your own. And I was like,
So you were hanging
Alright.
on the wire for a year.
yes, basically, yes. And that was like, looking at it right now, I'm like, I was so dumb. But at the same time, I didn't know anything about college, the system, nothing at all. So I'm like, I couldn't do anything different, honestly, because I didn't know anything. And I should have just get informed better and that kind of stuff, but I didn't. So whatever.
Yeah,
What
absolutely.
happened. So July 2019, I was focused on my competition because European Championship were happening that in that period of time. So I was like, I'm gonna focus on this, and they went really well for me. So I saw a Nebraska coach there, and I started talking to him, and I like it a lot, and so I signed with them eventually for January 2020 instead of August 2019 because at that point, like in 1 month, you cannot have all the paperwork done
Mhm.
in time, essentially. And yeah, but at that point, I was scared they would have withdrawn it as well. So I was like, if you can guarantee that you're not gonna withdraw anything, yeah, I can commit with you guys. Otherwise, I'm staying in Europe.
Man, that's great. I don't even think about that from Europe. Like that probably even more convoluted. Not
Oh,
really
yeah.
know what's going on.
Oh,
Megan,
yeah.
you know the story? That's crazy.
I haven't heard that before. I just knew that Lorenzo was in Nebraska. But do you love it here? Are you happy you made the choice?
Yes, now I'm very happy. Now like we had a new coach, Coach E.
Mhm.
I love him. He's a
Is
great
he your
coach.
favorite coach?
Yes,
Good
by
answer.
far, by far. No, he knows. He knows. I'm not pretending. Our like, I love him. Let's put it. Let's just keep it that way. I don't want to trash talk about.
Did you tell him happy
anybody
birthday
else.
the other day?
Yes, I bought him lunch actually.
You bought him lunch?
Yeah, I'm that guy. Huh? Nice
I
guy.
texted him today. I felt so
What?
bad.
You
I
text him
know.
today?
I know.
You're a terrible
I'm
athlete.
horrible. Well, he was, I
Wow.
don't think he texted me on my birthday.
He
So,
probably didn't
no.
know.
He texted me the day after, so I texted him the day after.
Oh, so
So-
you knew it, huh? You just made
I'm
it like
a
on
horrible
purpose, like
person.
wow. No, we went out
Wow.
for lunch. So we were on national wide. Well, it was like June 10th, right? So we were still in Austin, and I was like, "It's your birthday. I pay for your lunch. I think it's nice." He's like, "Oh, for him, thank you." I'm like, "Yeah."
Do you know how old he is?
38,
38. Oh,
yeah,
dang. I was gonna guess like 29.
young fella. I would give him like 18.
18?
Yeah.
Not like 17 or something?
No, just 18.
That's
He's
crazy.
legal in Italy. Legal age is 18 in Italy. Yeah.
That's so funny. It's crazy how like much you connect with your coaches and your teammates when you do travel. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, and you would connect much more if we didn't have like curfew.
What was that?
Curfew.
Curfew?
Yeah, that thing.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
did
that
not
thing,
like
Megan.
curfew. Oh my gosh. I remember we got in trouble in Arizona because Coach E, we had just competed and whatever, and our coach took like 5 of us to Taco Bell
Uh-huh.
afterwards. It's his favorite people. Sorry, Lorenzo, you were not a part of
Not
that.
possible. What was Johanna there too?
No.
Then not possible. Johanna is
Okay,
definitely.
Well, I feel like
his
he
favorite
said we
athlete.
were his favorite or whatever. And then we came back to the hotel and it was already past curfew. And like we wanted to like eat together.
What is curfew?
10? Or well, it's 9:30 now.
Now it's 9:30. Was
Yeah.
10 back then. Yeah.
Okay.
But, like you can't be hanging out with friends, like you have to be in your room.
hmm
And like I understand like the safety and security of it, but yeah, I just wanted to eat my Taco Bell with my friends and I got in trouble. But it happens.
Are they taking away your
Happens.
phones and stuff too, or no? Just get in your room by 10.
No, they don't take our phone.
Not
Okay.
yet, next year.
I just went through high
Possible,
school
possible.
sports. I remember I went to a private school, so that was
Mhm.
pretty common
Damn,
ground.
that's terrible. Your phone too? They take your phone away too?
Yeah, playoffs, not like your regular season stuff.
Oh
wow.
wow.
Still, I
No, that
remember.
would be terrible.
I used to like put my phone in like a holder during class. Did you guys
Mhm.
have to do that at all?
Nope.
Like
No,
before class?
We I was still on that slide phone for a while, so I don't think they were too worried about me playing on it.
That's
No.
so funny. But yeah, gotta love curfew.
No, my point is usually after like when the meet is done, you can hang out with your friends and go out and have fun with them, and that's when you really connect with them.
Mhm.
And we don't have this anymore. So I'm like, yes, traveling, you know your teammates a little bit better, but it's still not the same thing because you're there to do your job.
Mhm.
And when you compete, you get to stay focused. You need to eat right. You need to go to bed early. You cannot mess up too much around, you know. And the night after the competition usually is like, let's have fun. That's it. Nothing crazy, but like you get to know the other people better.
No, yeah, I've heard stories of like you guys going out after track meets and you guys having like the best time ever. They're like, you came at the wrong time. Like you should have came here last year. Like, oh my goodness, like I want that to happen.
No, you came at the perfect time. Our team is the best in the Big Ten for sure now, and is getting stronger and stronger. So if you want to compete at the high level, this is the right time to get here. If you wanted to party, no, you should have came earlier. But
I want to play like bingo in the lobby at like 12 at night. That's what I want to do.
Okay, we can still do that.
We'll work on it. But yeah.
On our phones from our rooms.
I don't think you can play bingo on your phone.
You can't. We can figure something out. There must be an app to do it.
Or like
for sure.
tag. I want to play tag with my team. That would be so much
We
fun.
played tag actually.
When?
The night before the competition started on Wednesday. No, Tuesday. You should just qualify.
I should have qualified. Dang it, Harrison. Why didn't I?
I don't know. That's on you. That's a personal question. You gotta
gosh.
look yourself in the mirror now.
Next year. We'll go next year.
Okay, but yeah, that's it. But it was before curfew, by the way. No,
I feel like I
after.
wouldn't want to play tag before I competed.
Why?
Because like that's a unnecessary risk of injury.
Okay.
Like you could pull something.
Oh, never mind. We play a different game then. We play like the thing that you put on your forehead. I thought that was
Headbands?
Yeah, that one.
That's where
it,
you're
wa- it
guessing?
wasn't. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
It wasn't tech. Never mind.
Oh my
Talking about
gosh.
different games. That's why I was like, why you don't want to play before competition? It's nothing special.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Oh,
different
that's
game.
crazy.
My bad.
That is so crazy. Okay. Well, the season's over now. What is like your summer workouts and everything looking like?
So this summer I'm taking 2 weeks or 3 off.
Mhm.
Last summer I just went through it because I competed back home too.
Mhm.
So I was like, we got to keep going. This summer, no, not a chance. I'm taking 2 weeks off, if not 3. And then it's gonna be we're starting from 0 and building all the way up. So it's gonna be a lot of cardio stuff at the beginning, and a little bit of lifting, but nothing crazy.
Mhm.
And then you need to build up a little bit because like our workouts, now in August they're
Mhm.
pretty tough.
They're a lot of fun.
They're yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy them. I'm not sure everybody enjoys them, but
Mhm.
it's tough. No, that's why you need to build up properly. You cannot just not doing anything all summer long and then show up in August and practice because it's tough on the body at some point. So yeah, it's gonna be, but I want to take it like the summer in a chill way. Nothing crazy. I don't want to get burned out in the summer already.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna relax enough and work out as much as I need, but nothing crazy.
What are your tips for not burning out?
So the first thing is I feel like the mind plays a big role in not burning out because usually I tend to do too much when I'm too worried about something. Let's say I want to run really, really fast, so I start thinking about what should I do or what could I do to run faster next season, and I start doing more things compared to what I usually do. And that's the moment where you kind of do too much and eventually get burned out, I feel like. So the tips would be like, just from my point of view, just when you're like in peace with what you achieved and what your capabilities are for the future, that's fine, because at that point you're gonna do just enough to stay in shape and not too much to get burned out, essentially. That's the way I see it and what I do.
No, that's good advice. Yeah. Are you going to be doing a lot of stadium stairs this summer?
Damn, yeah. Somebody said today, like a training table, someone was like, yeah, stairs are the worst workout possible.
I actually think they are the worst workout.
No,
possible.
the
Yes.
10-200, that's the worst workout
I
possible.
loved that workout so much.
Wow.
It
What
was
is just
so
10
much fun.
200s?
It's like 10-200 with like 2 minutes recovery time between one and the other. And it seems
Oh,
like
man.
easy, but when you start doing it, it builds up. So I
Mhm.
like 200 number 5 or 6, you're gonna feel it.
Are they throwing on extra ones if they catch people just kind of jogging?
It never happened to me, but maybe it will at some point if somebody's not running fast enough, I guess.
there was like a big group of us, and like some
Mhm.
people had like 200, some people had 10, some people had like 16. So
Oh,
like
yeah.
those people that had 16 were always hurting so bad. But I always had like the least amount. I don't know about you.
It's because like I'm a short sprinter.
Mhm.
Usually like long sprinters like 200, 400 guy
Mhm.
run 16, 200. I usually run like up to 200 meters, so it's not really needed for me to run more than 10. But yeah,
I
10
think
is
I'd
already
take stairs. Honestly, hearing that, I think I'd rather take the stairs too.
I've done 2 stair workouts in the past 2 weeks, and I have cried every time. My legs have been shaking. It was so bad.
No way.
Yes, the stadium stairs.
No, we've done it. I've done it before.
I had 10 up and down, and you had to jog down. It was horrible.
You were going up too fast, bro.
How do you go up slow?
No, I don't think that workout is bad at all. That's why I'm like, I don't know. But the 200 for me is hell compared to the stairs.
Maybe you need to start working out more. So
Oh,
they're
you're
not
right.
So bad.
You're right. Sorry.
Well, while we're on, what's your summer plans?
My summer plans. So I'm gonna be here, and I just have been working. I have to do a lot of mileage stuff. So I ran 5 minutes. So it's 5 by 5. 5 minutes running, 2-minute walk, 5 minutes running, and you just continue that.
You do that on a vacation too?
Yeah, you gotta work out.
Dedicated.
Yeah,
Okay.
of
Well,
course.
he's
No
got
way.
different
I took
approach.
my 2 weeks off like a while ago.
Oh,
So
okay.
I've been
So
back
you did
at it
take
for
a
2
breather.
weeks. Yeah.
Okay, you're practicing on vacation too?
What, like, is this vacation right now?
Is it? No, it's not.
No, this is grind time, baby.
Oh, okay.
What did you think it
Okay.
was?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness!
I don't
No, if
know.
you want to be the best, you gotta always be putting in all the
Damn,
work.
motivational speech now, huh?
You just motivate me so much, Lorenzo.
Stop.
Oh
But
my gosh.
yeah, usually I actually practice when I go on holiday with my family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like
Exactly.
once a year because I don't see my family much. But whenever I do, I need to still practicing because we go on holiday like the last week of July usually. So you cannot really take a break there.
Mhm.
It's too late at that point. So
Well, we
like,
know Harrison's not working out on vacation.
Nah, I'm chilling. I'm not. Yeah. If you can, I might be doing laps in the pool if you call that working out.
yeah, that's still great. Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't even say laps, floating around in the pool. With that being said, that we do got to get to our first break, and keep in mind we got Royals at 6:30, so we will be switching to streaming only. If you want to continue to watch the show, chime in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter, as well as Allo channel 951 for all those Allo cable subscribers out there. But we'll put a pin in it here. We'll be back with Speed and Power with Lorenzo and Megan right after the break.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Hey, CNC machinists, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? That's so annoying. Not at Garner Industries. We provide the opportunity and trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob Williams, HR Director at Garner Industries, and we're looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, climate-controlled, and safe environment with team members who want to see you succeed. You will also enjoy 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and a positive working culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at GarnerIndustries.com.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career, or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
It's summertime at the Lincoln YMCA. With 3 outdoor pools, swim lessons, camps, youth sports, and child watch, there's never a dull moment for the kids. Take your wellness goals to new heights with the Y's vast array of cardio and strength training options, free group exercise classes, and the dedicated help of their specialists that will work with you to implement a plan customized to meet your needs. With 4 convenient locations, there's a YMCA near you. Let's make this the best summer yet. Visit ymcalincoln.org to join today. The YMCA, for a better us.
John Henry's Plumbing.
When it comes to your home or business, we know you have options, and that's why John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning gives you just that. Options. We have plumbing, heating, and cooling memberships to serve all of your residential and commercial needs. We want to ensure you, your family, and your business are safe. Visit our website, jhlincoln.com, to find out more or call us at
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, heating and air.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Problem gambling can destroy an individual's finances, relationships, physical, and mental health. If you are a loved one or struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
How many times has the dad in your life complained about being tired and sore and done nothing about it? Why not change things up this year for Father's Day with a gift certificate for a massage from the Body Shop? It's not a day at the golf course or a new tool for the shop, but it is something that can make activities less painful going forward. Get Dad a gift certificate today for Father's Day at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop at 48th and A.
Problem gambling can destroy an individual's finances, relationships, physical, and mental health. If you are a loved one or struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Speed and Power. I'm your host, Megan Walker. Tonight we've got Harrison and Lorenzo Passan on the show tonight. And quick shout out to Layton's Pub. The coffee is amazing. Lorenzo, you definitely need to try it.
I can't drink coffee, I told you. I get sick.
Harrison, what do you think of the coffee?
I love it. It's
You
great
love it?
coffee.
It's great coffee. Like, you gotta open up a coffee shop or something.
I believe you, Megan.
A little bit over the break, we talked about Lorenzo and his caffeine problems.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that, because I feel like majority of athletes like use caffeine or like energy drinks. So like, what do you do?
I don't do anything, like nothing at all, which is, for my dad, is kind of stupid, but from my point of view, it's smart because I get sick every time I drink coffee. So like Red Bull,
Mary Ellen's
I
food
can't.
for the
And all the other stuff, like all energy drinks have coffee in it. So whenever there's caffeine in it, it's a trouble for me because I actually get like stomachache and stuff.
So you're just all natural.
Yeah, I am indeed.
I love that for
It's like
you.
your diet too, or are you looking like, are you still throwing in like frozen chicken tenders and stuff?
No, I still throw that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I had to make sure you were human here. I was like,
no. I do have like, but it's just coffee essentially. Coffee
Okay.
and alcohol. I don't drink.
I've
none
seen
of
you like
those.
early at like the earliest part of the day, and like I don't feel like you're very much of a morning person, are you, Lorenzo?
Am I? I'm a morning person if the morning starts after 9 a.m.
Yes. So
If it starts at 7, no, I'm not a morning person.
do you think like coffee would like, if you drank coffee in the morning, you'd be like snapped at it, like you'd be awake and everything?
I don't think so.
I want to try that because like you're kind of mean to me in the mornings.
What?
I'm gonna be honest.
No, I'm
Like when
not.
we're traveling and I like ask you questions or like I say like, "Hey, good morning, Lorenzo." You're just like you give me this RBF.
It's 4 a.m., Megan, when we're traveling in the morning.
So you can't give me a little hello.
I'm gonna say hello for now to Megan at 4 a.m. Actually, wake you up, Megan. I'm gonna call you. I say, hey, Megan, good morning.
I think you should call Nick Bryant and Garrett. That's who you need to worry
No,
about.
wow, because otherwise we're gonna leave them at the hotel next time.
How many? While you've been here, how many athletes have not woken up to their alarms when traveling to go to the airport?
Nick, Garrett. Period.
That's it. Okay,
Yeah.
so where were we at? We were in Ohio, and we were on the bus. We're at the airport. We're waiting in line. We're ready to like check all our stuff.
on the
And-
way to head back to Lincoln?
Yep.
Okay.
And so they have like 2 tickets in their hands, and they're like, "Whose tickets do you have?" Like Nick Bryant and Garrett. They're roommates, nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, no,
And
it's
so
true.
they had to go pick them up. And so like, of course, it was those
Yeah.
two.
You happened again somewhere else with
Wasn't it just Garrett?
Nick and Garrett both of them.
really?
Yeah.
So they're the only ones. They
Yes.
went two times this year.
Yes. But I think the problem is Nick is obsessed with this thing of calling the reception and ask them, "Can you wake us up at like 8:40 this morning or whatever it is?" And the reception people usually forget. So that's why I didn't wake up. But the problem is whenever I room with Nick, I set up my alarm too.
Mhm.
Garrett doesn't. So if they don't call, they just don't wake up.
So they put the entire fate on the
Yes,
reception.
yes. That's why I'm like, guys, come on, just put an alarm on. No, I trust them so much. They're gonna do it. No, they won't.
That's such a Nick thing to say.
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a lot of trust because you got to imagine the person at night. That's gonna be a different individual come morning. So they also you're trusting them to get that communication along.
Yeah. And usually it could be automated.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's not, oh, you're screwed.
So did you guys miss any flights as a result, or no? They make it in time.
Oh, that one flight when we were coming back, I don't remember where it was, but like only like 5 people made it on the plane. And so they had to like call and postpone the plane. What trip was
Yeah.
that?
I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about because there was a huge line.
Mm-hmm.
It was Big Ten. So we were coming back from Indiana. And for some reason, the airport was super busy early in the morning. And so the TSA line was like 2 hours long.
Oh, so this wasn't anybody's fault. This is just a crazy day at the
It
airport.
was, yes.
Okay.
Yes. But like, we're not supposed to make it. But at some point, they figured something out.
Mm-hmm.
We all made it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was crazy. That
People
day.
were trying to cut in front of Cortez because they were like, "Oh, like our flight's boarding," and Cortez is like, "My flight is boarding as well," and it was the funniest thing I remember from that trip. But
Cortez
yeah.
being mean?
I know.
I never seen him
I
be
could
mean.
never see that because he's Mormon, and like Mormons are the
And
nicest people I know.
Oh, I was like, they don't get upset. what about it? I don't know. I know he's super nice. I never seen him upset. That's why I'm like, wow, that's something.
It was crazy. How many times have you been to a restaurant with Nick Bryant? Sorry, I'm just like reminiscing about like track memories.
Nick Bryant?
With Nick Bryant. Restaurant.
A couple times. No, more than a couple times. And it's quite awkward, not gonna lie.
It's quite
He
an
makes the
experience.
situation pretty awkward because the way he talks to the waiters and stuff. Woo, what's up, sweetheart? That's what he says every time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
It is hilarious. That's like everyone needs to experience going to a restaurant with Nick Bryant.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. But if you made like a TV show about it, oh, everybody would watch it. Everybody.
I feel like if you're going out to eat with him, you better dress nice. And the few times I've seen him, it seems like fashion's pretty.
Oh,
big
you've
deal
seen
for
him?
Oh yeah, he's been on
He's
here.
been on the
I
show
think
twice.
yeah, a
Oh,
couple times.
shoot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is no, not necessarily. You can. I feel like if you put like sweatpants on, you're fine. Honestly.
Okay.
With Nick Bryant.
Okay, he made a point. I remember going to meets, making sure he was dressed sharp. He was big on that, sticking out a little bit.
Oh, for real?
Uh huh.
I
Am I remembering
don't
that
know.
wrong? I thought he was a big fashion guy.
you could have said that
I
honestly.
think he appreciates like looking nice.
Mhm.
Yeah. I remember
Okay.
when he like shows up with like fur coats to meets and stuff. Do you remember that?
Yeah, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I know he's big in the shoe game.
Yeah.
He got
Mhm.
nice kicks on
That's true.
always, but I don't know. I never seen like yeah, I guess so.
So what do you kind of like? Are you one of those players that if you look good, you feel good, you play good, or do you not really put too much into the apparel?
No, I don't care about the apparel, honestly.
Okay.
Whatever, like I know my performance doesn't depend on it, so I'm just sticking with how I feel about like my body and stuff and my mind, honestly.
Mhm.
But I like to look nice outside of track. Like I'm never gonna show up to a track event with the clothes I usually wear to go to class, for example.
Okay.
Because like here in the United States, it's big this thing of going to class like in sweatpants and like kind of sporty
Mm-hmm.
kind of outfit.
Yeah, casual, very casual.
Yeah. I'm also casual, but more like in the European way, and it makes sense.
A little better.
So like
dressed.
jeans and like pants. I usually go to class like that, and it happens a few times. I show up at training table and people are like, "Oh, yo, you dress up?" No, I just going to class today. That's it. But I like to dress up a little bit nicer for the everyday life, if it makes sense, not to go to a track meet.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense too, because you dress up in sweatpants for the day. I feel like you're kind of already setting the bar a little lower, just like coming out the day with your lounge around pants.
Mhm.
I don't know. Where do you stand on that? Do you wear sweatpants
I
to
wear
the class?
sweatpants like every day. If I go to class, I'm wearing sweatpants.
No,
I'm just
Megan's-
kidding. I go to class all the time. Don't
High
worry.
heels.
High heels,
yeah.
dress. You know me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Megan.
That's Megan. No.
And then from the text line, unknown texter wants to know, what are your goals for next year? We got about 5 more minutes here or so. So
Do you want to start off?
No, you can go, Megan.
Okay, what are my goals for next year? Well, I'm gonna start running like the 600 and like possibly the 800, and then continue with like the 4. So this is a high goal, but I really want to win the indoor 600. That's my
Whoa.
big goal. I'm just putting it out there.
Watch out, Big Ten.
But
Watch out.
I do want to qualify for nationals next year, and I just want to like be a good teammate and like a good like role model. Like I feel like freshman year I learned that you don't need to be like a senior to like take action and be like a big dog. Like it doesn't matter how old you are, but just like being a good teammate and being a leader.
Yeah.
So yeah.
how long did that
That's
take you to get to that point?
I feel like it was the first time I won Beast of the Week. So that was like at the beginning of the season. That was like an award we did. It was like who had the best performance of the week. I feel like that's the point where I got like, oh, I can be a leader even if I'm a freshman or all that jazz. But yeah. And just like not like complaining during workouts. I feel like that's something I want to change for next year.
That's gonna change the way you also like gonna run the workouts.
Mm-hmm.
If you say instead of like, oh damn, I got to run, like, oh, it's a good challenge. Let's do it. I can do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, because I feel like even when like one person's negative, everyone starts to become negative. And then you're all just in this negative mindset going into this workout.
Yeah.
But like if you come in with a positive mindset and you're being encouraging to everyone, like then you're gonna have a great workout, and it's gonna suck. Yeah, it's gonna suck, but like it's gonna make you better.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are your goals for next year?
My goals, I have this goal for like the past 3 years. So let's try to achieve them next year. So I need to PR. I want to PR in all my events, and then qualify for national, but like individually. This year happened only with the relay, so I want to go in the 100 meters too next year. Maybe the 200 as well. So I really want to PR in the 100. If it makes I PR in the 6 and 200 for the past 3 years too, but like my high school PR in the 100 is still there, so I'm like trying to get that better. That's it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The team is gonna be. There gonna be a lot of new people on the team. A lot of freshmen, fast people.
And then we got a lot of boys coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we got some good girls coming in as well, which is
How
exciting.
many actually?
I don't know how many. And then we got some good hurdlers, and we got a good sprinter from North Dakota. Yeah, and I know like we have a whole bunch of football players too.
Oh
we got
yeah,
two?
that too. Yeah,
Or one.
One for sure. I don't know
One
if
for
there's
sure.
the second one.
Yeah.
But yeah, one for sure that plays football and also runs track.
Yeah, that's really exciting.
It will be.
That was me last year.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm old.
You are, man.
So
You're
old.
getting old.
But since we got a little bit of time here yet, I am curious because Megan talked about when she started really feeling like more of a leadership role was she got the Beast of the Week, that award. I feel like that kind of let you knew you belong, like you can compete with those guys. Was there a moment at Nebraska when you're running D1 track where you kind of looked around, you're like, okay, I'm not stressed because I can see myself competing, like I belong with these guys?
I guess so, yes. I feel like the full workouts help you understand that, because you understand everybody's at that point is on the same level. You like everybody do the same workouts essentially, because there are not like specific workouts for nobody. You need to build the base. So at that point you understand, okay, we're starting from the same point. I can really make the difference here depending on how I approach this. We all have the same recipes, so just need to cook.
I love that.
Like Gary says. But like that's the point. We all have the same baseline. It depends how you approach that. I've seen people like having a bad mentality going in and eventually nothing comes out. Other people doing the same thing with a good mentality, you build a little bit of time every day. You don't need to do crazy stuff. You just need to build every time a little bit every day. And at the end of the day, it's gonna build up. It's gonna be huge, the difference between who doesn't put 100% every day compared to who does.
And then I guess how do you lock into that patience? Because you're going through the fall. I feel like when you get to your guys' level, being D1 athletes, plateaus are a lot more common because you're getting to the point where you're pushing your extremes physically to probably levels you've never been through before. So through the fall, how do you stay patient, just kind of trusting that whole workout process to get better?
My way is like, I use this approach even in like regular life. It's like you don't need to look at the peaks for the ups or downs. You just need to keep constant. Don't go too up or go too down. You can, but like just let it go. What matters, like being constant on things. Keep going. And that's what matters the most, because at the end of the day, what's gonna pay off is not the peak you had, but like the average. Usually big competition, when you end up a big competition, rarely you actually PR there. You usually run on your average time. So not the lowest, not the fastest, in between. So that's my point. Like what matters at the end of the day is the average. If the average is pretty high, that you're gonna do pretty well. If the average is pretty low, even if you have few peaks, you're not gonna do that well anyway. It could happen for luck, but that's my theory at least. How I approach it.
Yeah, that's motivating. I feel like you could look at life in every aspect kind of that way. You just want to have that good average, or don't get on that roller coaster where your peaks and your downs are too extreme where you can't get over them. Megan, what about you before we go to break here?
Like last year, this past year, it was like a learning experience for me because I didn't train over the summer. So like I jumped into it, and I just need to remember to trust my coach. Like he's giving me all these workouts so that I will peak at the right time. And so I feel like this season, like I'm going to start training over the summer. So then when it does come fall, like just trusting my coach again, that I'm not going to be burned out. I'm not going to peak at whatever time. Like I'm just going to go through everything my coach wants me to do. So I don't know if that really answered the question, but that was how I felt.
Absolutely. Well, we can always revisit. We got one more segment to say the least. We'll go all the way up till 7 o'clock. This is Speed and Power with special guest Lorenzo and host Megan Walker as always. And again, be sure to stay tuned in. We got a full ticket weeknights ahead. We will have the Corner 3 with Austin. He will be having his second episode of his podcast, and we'll have the debut of VJ's podcast. It's kind of tie off ticket weekends for us. Then we'll have some replays as well. Some really good stuff from the weekend. Bigger than the score. We had Lloyd's and Lincoln. We'll probably get some of those for you guys as well. But with that being said, we'll throw a break on it, and we'll be back right after this.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mix Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical, and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginnings in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
At Doane University, you can play a sport you love and also receive a world-class education. You'll learn leadership skills on and off the court that will set you up for success long after graduation. Doane isn't a place where you get lost. It's a place to get found, and it's a place where your future is uniquely yours. Learn more about the endless possibilities at Doane University today at doane.edu.
March is a month of good luck. From epic runs in state basketball to watching Cinderella spring the upset in college basketball. And of course, St. Patrick's Day. Luck is on your side at Mullen Motors too, because their lot is full of great vehicles to take home. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride, as summer road trips are just around the corner. Your luck starts this month at Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
This is Jay Foreman. When I played football for Nebraska and in the NFL, I wore protective gear to safeguard my health. Today, I'm not only protecting my health, but everyone in our community by staying up to date with the bivalent COVID vaccine. Update your protection with the bivalent COVID vaccine while it's still free. Find out more at healthylincoln.org. That's healthylincoln.org.
Guys, when I first started with Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, I weighed in at over 300 pounds. Now, less than a year later, I'm under 200 pounds for the first time since high school. I'm stronger, I'm healthier, and it all began with the Farrell's 10-Week Challenge. 10 weeks of kickboxing, strength training, and guided nutrition coaching to help you reach your fitness goals. Their next 10-week challenge begins on April 8th. If you're wanting to change your life like I have, head to theticketfm.com and click on Enroll Now on the homepage. Plus, get a promo code for a discount just for ticket listeners. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping.
March is full of high school state basketball action, the NCAA tournament, baseball season starting up, all great things that also cause a lot of stress. Instead of letting your nerves get the best of you and cause uncomfortable tightness, get ahead of all of it with a massage from The Body Shop. The Body Shop in Lincoln is your place for all types of massages: deep tissue, hydrating, sports, Swedish, hot stone, aroma, and more. And don't forget about their couples massages. Book your appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop at 48th and A. Spring is here. It's time to get back outside and into proper shoes this year. Brown Shoe Fit is the place to buy this spring with their sale on athletic shoes. Get $10 off any athletic shoes $105 and under, and get $15 off any shoe over $105. Choose from respected brands like Hoka, Brooks, New Balance, On, and 361 Running. And don't forget the trendy Hey Dudes. A new shipment just arrived for the season. Start your spring off right at Brown Shoe Fit, just south of 66 and Q in Lincoln. Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln by offering a number of services. From group homes for special needs adults to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the intellectual and developmental disability services your loved one needs to live a fulfilling life. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a more rewarding career, learn more about available positions. Learn more about services for your loved ones or employment today at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mix Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical, and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginnings in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Megan Walker. And we have got Harrison on the board as well as Lorenzo from the Nebraska track team on here tonight. And is this our last segment of the night?
Yeah, it's been a fast hour.
Wow, it has been. Lorenzo, we've had so much fun with you.
Wow.
You've done such a great job. I'm impressed. No, you're a great talker.
You guys said this to everybody, every guest? Oh, wow, it's been fast. You're a great talker.
Wait, what is it?
I'm kidding.
He's
Time
catching on.
flies when you're having fun. Shh, don't tell him. Oh, my goodness. That's crazy. Okay, we're going to bring up something that you and I have talked about personally.
Okay, I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
All right.
Dating an Italian.
Okay. What about?
Do a lot of people come to concerns when it comes to getting in a relationship with an Italian, or is that just me and my mom?
It's definitely just you and your mom.
It's just me and my mom.
Usually people are excited, like, oh, damn, it's Italian.
My mom told me never to date an Italian. Have you ever heard that?
No, I'm getting why?
Because Italians are very smooth and they're very good with their words. That's all I got.
I feel like they're a big family too, though.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good group of people.
Yeah.
That's true.
You see?
Mhm.
Good side, bad side.
It's my mom.
Well, go through the pros and cons of Italians and then pros and cons of Americans. Like, you can play that game and it gets ugly fast. So
true. I just feel like I have heard Italians are dangerous, and that's not mean at all. It's
No,
just
I see what you're saying. I see.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So I just had to bring that up.
I can see that. Like, we're a little bit flirty.
Yes.
Very flirty, honestly.
flirty.
But
you love.
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so.
I feel like it's the accent too, though.
It's very like
It's just kind of a Italian accent's kind of, I don't know how to say it. It's like sharp, but it's not harsh.
It's like sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like,
either.
from my point of view, I don't have an accent.
Do we have
But-
an accent to you?
No.
Oh, really? So you think we sound like you?
Yes.
Because I would say differently.
Yeah, but that's the funny point of it. Like, I can't hear my accent.
That's funny. You do got. I will say this: you have an accent, but your English is perfect. So
Oh,
it's not
thank
like I
you,
can't
thank you.
understand you.
Usually, I use like the excuse I don't speak this language whenever I say something I'm not supposed to say. It's like, oh, sorry, I don't speak this language.
That's
You got to hold on to that card forever. That's a
You
good
can't
one.
be giving out your secrets.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
okay.
That's crazy. You silly goose.
But but I don't know. I feel like, from my point of view, I can give you my point of view of dating an American chick or an Italian chick,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the different way they approach the relationship. I feel like
Ooh.
it's more like a temporary thing with American girls, and more like, let's try to make this work, and if it doesn't work, we'll figure it out eventually with the Italian one. It's more like the initial status, like, let's try long term, and it never works eventually, or majority of the times when you're young. With the American, you already start with the idea of, okay, we're gonna break up at some point.
Wow, really hating on American girls over here, aren't you?
I'm not.
We're not quitters.
I didn't say that was a bad thing. I'm just saying the differences.
Dang.
Yeah.
Have you ever dated an Italian girl, Harrison?
No, I'm still. All the people I dated are still from my hometown, so small town kid. But I still got my high school girlfriend. So.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
That's
so.
good.
Hey, they don't break up with everyone. So
Oh, that's good.
Just
that's
not
good.
Harrison.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's crazy.
And also the other thing is like you guys get married super early here. Back home, we wait way longer, but like way longer.
Yeah, I remember like coming out of high school, like a few of my friends or like people that I went to high school with are already engaged and married.
That's
that like
crazy.
baffles my mind.
It kind of scares me sometimes. Like it took me a while to kind of like not care so much about other people, but
Mhm.
yeah, I had a lot of friends too. Especially I was a very Catholic environment,
Mhm.
which I do whatever you want to do, but a lot of that too is like I felt like it led to like a lot of really early marriages, and I'm
Mhm.
looking around like, oh man,
Yeah.
how soon do I got to figure this out here? But nah, I feel like as you get older, you're just like you realize you just gotta let it be. Don't want to rush into anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
When time's right for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't get married soon, Lorenzo.
Oh, I won't. Don't worry about it. There's no the danger, I guess. I won't get married anytime soon.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good
Well, we
to
got
know.
about 2 minutes left, Megan.
2 minutes left.
What do you want to wrap up with? Your signature question, or what are you thinking?
Yes. We're giving you this billboard and you can put whatever you want on it. What are you putting on it?
Okay. I can put whatever I want.
You can put whatever you want.
Is this billboard like in the United States or in
It's
Italy?
like everywhere.
Oh, everywhere?
Everywhere.
I would put probably my music account to get some advertising for me, like marketing stuff.
He's an amazing singer.
I'm not an amazing
He
singer.
is an amazing
No,
singer.
no,
I could listen to him all day, even though I don't understand it because it's in Italian.
Okay.
No, but it's all in Italian, so there's no real point. That's my point. Like advertising in the United States, there's not really a point because people
Mhm.
don't understand what I'm saying. But in Italy, yeah, I would put my tag.
Okay,
for,
so if you did one in America, what would it be on the board?
probably my Instagram profile. Hey, I run track at Nebraska. This is my tag.
Okay.
What would you put?
This isn't about me. I asked the question, but
Okay.
how would you rank that on all of our answers we've heard? I'd say
That one's leaning
It's
a
the
pretty-
bottom.
towards economy. It's just
Yeah.
kind of, it's business wise, I'll give you a 10, but
Okay.
overall, out of all the ones we've gotten, I wouldn't say it's bad. I mean, we've had some pretty
It's like
What did other
generic
people
ones.
say?
Like
Usually motivational. We get a lot of
Yes.
motivational ones.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
or like something that's like food's bad for you or something.
Yeah, some
Or-
people just crazy claims.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
billboards are built to advertise your product. So I'm like, I'm gonna advertise myself,
So you're putting your Instagram out there?
probably, or my face.
Oh yeah, everyone wants to see your face. Well, thank you guys so much for listening, and Lorenzo, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, make sure to tune in next week, guys. Thanks for listening.
Ciao.